Welcome back to Peace and Perfume. It's me, Jamie, and I'm so glad you're here today. For this video, we're going to be talking about all of the body mists that I have in my collection, and I'll be sharing with you what some of my very favorites are. So let's start off with these three in the front here. I just picked these up, so I'm not very familiar with these two, but this one I have it's Honey Milk by Mix Bar, and I have this in the Perfume. And I was at Ollie's picking up some things, and I saw these on sale for $3.99. So I thought that was a great deal. So I picked up all three. But I love this one. I love pairing it up with the Perfume version. It's just like the name suggests. It's a very milky, sweet honey perfume. It's thick, amazing vanilla in here. Love this one. Now this one, I don't have the Perfume version of, but I definitely want to get the Perfume version of this. So this one, when I spray it out, I'm definitely getting a very fruity, very sweet, candied smell. It definitely smells like sugared violets, and just very ultra fruity, very fresh, almost a little aquatic. Really enjoy this one, but like I said, it's still very new to my collection. I just picked these up a couple days ago. And then this one here is Pear Blossom. I love pear, the note of pear. And this one is it's fresh, fruity, lots of pear obviously in here. It's a little musky, aquatic, really nice. Yeah, I think I would like to pick up a full bottle of, or a perfume bottle of this as well. Before we get into these bigger bottles here, I do have a little mini bottle. This one is Twisted Peppermint. And I don't know if it has the notes on the back of the smaller bottles. It doesn't look like it. But this basically is like a very sweet peppermint. Very sweet, like a candied peppermint smell. So it's very refreshing. And it also, it has that Christmassy holiday vibe to it. So I really enjoyed this one. Okay, so we'll start off with I've got one on here, I believe just one, that is not Bath & Body Works. And that is this one here by Perfect Scents. And it's called Marshmallow Cloud. And this one is a hair and body mist. So it doesn't have any alcohol in it. And I love this one. And it really, it lasts a long time too. It's just a powdery, fluffy, sugary marshmallow, sweet marshmallow. Okay, in the back here we have one that is very familiar to the majority of us out there, the strawberry pound cake. Fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream is what it says for the notes. And this, you know, basically smells like strawberry pound cake. Very sweet, fruity, very fun. And then we've got whipped coconut milkshake. And I love how they have the little coconuts just spread across here. It says there's vanilla ice cream, toasted coconut, and sugared amber. And this is definitely like a creamy, sweet, coconut milkshakey type of smell, but it's like the coconut shavings, you know, have been like you know, toasted, so you know it has that type of just sweet gourmand coconut goodness. Like, oh, I love this one. And then we've got At the Beach. And I love the look of this bottle. You can see the sands down here. It's a little textured. With the glitters. And you can see the ocean waves. And the juice looks like the ocean. This one says it has a white frangipani blossom, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt, breeze, and sun-kissed musk. And this definitely smells it smells like you're at the beach. It's very tropical, sweet. There's that salty ocean air. So it's perfect for summertime. And then we've got another classic here, Sweetheart Cherry. I love the little cherries on the bottle here. This one says it has wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped cream. And this definitely smells like a juicy dark cherry, like a sweet, juicy dark cherry. And it's a little bit nutty, and it's very creamy and sweet, and a very great like Valentine's Day scent. Then we have Forever Sweet. It says Bath and Body Works plus Sweethearts, the original. And it's got this little sweetheart here that says Love Bug. And You Are Cute. This is another one that they usually bring out around Valentine's Day. On the back it even says, I love you to pieces, be mine. This one has candied grape, sweet berry, and powdered sugar. And this definitely is a very like, it smells very, very grape, very like candied grape in the opening. But then as it dries down, it becomes the most delicious, like powdered sugar. Like, oh, it's so good. And it smells like just like Sweetheart's candy. And then we have Fresh Gardenia. This one used to be one of my favorites because it's literally, it just smells like such a fresh, creamy, sweet gardenia, a little green. And this one doesn't have the notes on the back of it, but that's basically like what it smells like. And I love that. And at the time, I couldn't find anything like this. But now, I do have a perfume by Elizabeth Taylor called Gardenia. I think that's what it's called. And that smells like the perfume version of this. And so sometimes I'll combine them together. But yeah, I love the smell of gardenia, magnolia, tuberose. But yeah, so I really still enjoy this one, but I definitely won't need to repurchase it because I've got the perfume version that I love more. But you definitely have to like white florals, of course. So now we have Winter Candy Apple, the 25th anniversary edition. And this one on the back, it says it has red apples, winter rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. This definitely smells like a holiday party. It's like very fall, winter vibes. It's warm, spicy, sweet, fruity. Love this one. Okay, and then we already did the marshmallow clouds. Move on to this one here. This one was in collaboration with Milk Bar. It says Milk Bath and Body Works Milk Bar Birthday Cake. And I absolutely love the straw that they put in here. I love that detail. And I love the sprinkles around the bottle. That is so cute. This one says it has vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles, as the name suggests. And it smells very much like a sweet vanilla cake. And I think it's so much fun. This is one of my favorite bottles that they've come out with. And then we have strawberry soda. And I love how they have all the little cute strawberries here. This one says it has fresh strawberries, bubbling seltzer, and crushed ice. And this one definitely smells like a strawberry soda. It's very fizzy, bubbly, carbonated, sweet, syrupy strawberry soda. This next one is a bubblegum pop. Bubblegum pop. And I love the name of this, and I love the look of the bottle. How it kind of has this like retro, like old school, nostalgic graphic here. The way they have the lettering. And just all of this looks kind of, I don't know, like just nostalgic for me. But this says it has gumball sugar, candied fruits and citrus burst. And this basically smells like a sugary, powdery, sweet bubblegum. And then we have coconut. And this says it has coconut milk, sea salt musk, and fresh vanilla. And, you know, again, as the name suggests, this is a very coconut perfume. It's a very sweet, tropical smelling, thick coconut perfume. I love the smell of coconut. And this one is a very, very strong coconut. And then we have Vampire Blood. You can see the, it's like out in the woods, out in like a dark forest here. And you've got the bats. And there's like a love potion here. And some different roses. So on the back it says that it has red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. And this is a very, it's a sweet, it's very fruity, but like a dark juicy berry fruitiness. And like a dark plum. And it's mixed with this like really like sexy jasmine. But it has this overall like dark feel to it. This is my favorite type of lid. I wish that all of the Bath & Body Works perfumes like just transferred over and just started making these type of lids, because I prefer these the best. I think, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I think, so not only should Bath & Body Works just make all of their perfumes have this type of lid, but I feel like all of their perfumes should also come with some sort of straw design, you know, something that matches the theme of the scent. But wouldn't that be awesome if like all of them that had that type of design? Like, oh. So let me scoot this back. And I'm gonna share with you what some of my very, very favorites are. I won't include these three from Mix Bar because they're still newer, and I want to get to know them a little bit more before I make any decisions on what's my favorite or not my favorite. But these ones I know very well, and I can tell you, you know, for certain which ones are my favorites. So, definitely the birthday cake. Definitely birthday cake. Definitely bubblegum pop for sure. And definitely the Forever Sweet. And most definitely the Marshmallow Cloud. The Whipped Coconut Milkshake. The Original Coconut. it's getting more difficult now. If I had to choose between the winter candy apple, sweetheart cherry, and I feel like I would go with the sweetheart cherry. Okay. Now, I mean, I love all of these. I love all of these. But if I had to pick my favorites, these would be my absolute favorites. And if I had to narrow it down even more, if you forced me to narrow this down even further, I don't know if I would pick the regular coconut or the whipped coconut. Because I love them both so much. I think yeah. And then I'd put this one back, and oh, I really love this one. Okay. Okay, if you had to force me to narrow down my choices, these four would be it. And if I had to narrow it down even more, I could, live without this one. But these three here are my top three favorites. Like these I can't not have in my collection. Like, I love these so much. So if you don't have much space in your collection and you just want like a couple of body mists, these three are the ones I would recommend. Well, of course, if you like, cake, bubblegum, marshmallow type of scents. If you like more, what's the word? More like grown up. If you're going for a more grown up type of scent, then I would go with like Vampire Blood and the Winter Candy Apple and the gardenia, fresh gardenia. But yeah, these are my absolute favorites because I love like sugary candy stuff. Okay, so those are all of my body mists that I have in my collection. I would love to know in the comment section, what are your top 3 body mists? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.